Destrolyn.bechgeddig here, and we're back for my video walkthroughs of The Sims 3 Into the Future. Thought I'd try a different inflection here, don't know why. Anyway, we're going to rejoin Pauline, as this time she's going to trigger Utopia. Metopia for everyone, Topia. So, we've gone through getting into the future full stop, triggering Dystopia, and now we're just going to trigger Utopia as we work towards fulfilling the lifetime wish, made the most of my time. So we're getting very close to the end of this, because this is really the last thing we need to do is trigger Utopia, then get her a statue, and we're done. And we can get on to going through some of the other features that this final expansion pack in the series has to offer. So I'm actually quite excited. I hope you are. I hope this video ends soon as well, so we can actually get straight down to it. You'd think by now I'd be able to time these better, wouldn't you? Come on, finish your waffles, dear. We have work to do. I said finish, not choke to death on them. Anyway, so we're back in the present. And the next thing we need to do is start triggering the future. Utopian future, sorry. So we do this exactly the same way as we triggered, started off the opportunities arc for Dystopia. Go to your almanac of time and trigger this event. Easy enough done. And an opportunity should pop up. Thank you. Scanning for smiles. Ooh, doesn't this sound insufferably happy? So, we just now got to scan 3 Sims while they laugh. One thing to sort out, I know it says, like, take this scanner I cobbled together. Don't worry that it's not actually going to be in your inventory. Nothing's new there. It's fine. Don't actually have to do anything. Now, just like all the other interactions we had to do for triggering Dystopia, do the same here. Go up to a Sim who may or may not be flying around on a hoverboard, and just click Measure Cheerfulness. That's all you do. Again, absolutely no need to build any relationship with anyone to get that interaction and to complete it successfully. And she's going to scan his cheerfulness. Emmett's surprisingly giggly. And then start using jetpack and go about town. Now, this is actually the easiest of the futures to trigger. Well, apart from the general future where you just collect some things and go through the portal. It's a lot quicker than triggering Dystopia. Now, there's a lot less opportunities. One of the opportunities is considerably longer, but otherwise there really is no... It's not difficult. And I think that's actually one of the things I dislike about this expansion pack. It's too easy. There's no challenge. I know I keep harking on about how much I adore World Adventures. I adore it so much I might as well just go marry it. We have same-sex marriage in most places around the world now, so marriage to inanimate objects is, of course, the next logical step. And animals. And your mum. But yeah, doing the quests in World Adventures is really difficult, especially the ones where you had to build a relationship up before we can complete an action successfully. And especially when you only had a limited amount of time, well, as long as your visa would last, to do them in. This, just do them. There are time limits on the opportunities, but it's just, I mean, just go up and speak to 3 Sims. I'm just about to scan Erin Kennedy, and it'll be done. And we'll move on to the next one. Which is doing a trial run. So we need to, and I'll talk to you about that in a second. Let me finish what I was saying. I think I'm so distracted. Yeah, it's just, it holds you quite a lot. And although this is a great storytelling tool for people who like creating stories with their Sims and playing around with legacies and stuff, it's really good for that. But as far as a really challenging an expansion pack. I was expecting this series to go out with a bang without this expansion pack, but it's just kind of, in my opinion, it's a bit mediocre. But that's just me. Others might disagree. But actually, I know others will disagree. That's just my personal opinion. So next thing we need to do is do the do. Betty Boo. So we get in our inventory this black do. You can't tell its true colour. You'll figure out what that means in a moment. So you got to use it on yourself and just click on the do and then click use on self, and then this is what happens. Kaboom! And then you got to use do on 6 other Sims. So do is a lot of fun, and this is actually one of the prominent features in in the utopian future. Apart from turning yourself into an anemic Oompa Loompa, it gives you this really nice +10 moodlet for 3 hours. Oh, sorry, did I just miss a lesbian kiss? What fun. Right, so to use it the do on 6 others, just again, it's not an interaction that you find on someone. You actually have to click on the do, and then throw do at Sims, and then select that from the list. Again, absolutely no need to build up a relationship with anyone to complete this action. Don't run away. I'm going to do you. I'm going to do you hard. Do you fast. Cover you in do. And of course this has the fun of turning everyone else different colours as well. I said thank you. So a slightly less anemic Oompa Loompa there. There's loads of different colours. When you use the black do, you get a random colour. When you're in Utopia, you can collect specific colours. So you're not kind of just... You can turn everyone one colour if you really want to. Let's do Chris Steele. You've always wanted to do Chris Steele, haven't you, Pauline? I know. Everyone is at it today! Reminds me that I'm single. Boo earns. And a few more people. Who should we do next? Sue, I shall do you for public displays of affection. I am taking over from Agnes Crumplebottom's role for the moment. And telling people off for having snogsy snogs in the street. Perhaps the fact that I call them snogsy snogs is probably why I'm single. And here we go, we have planted seeds of joy. Now, we've thrown you at 6 people. This is the very last bit on triggering Utopia. That's it, that's all you need to do. It's really easy, it's really quick, it's really straightforward. You don't have to worry too much about doing the right people or the wrong people like you had with Trash Talking Environment for triggering Dystopia. All we need to do now is go to the military base. If I can remember where it is, it's this way, isn't it? There it is, yep. And what we need to do is introduce do into the environment. I love this part of the quest. It's like, hello, I've come carrying a mysterious liquid substance. Please, do you mind, as military people with this technology, to do such a thing that I may better request and release this into the atmosphere? Alright then. So it's just a rabbit hole thing. You go in, you wait for the progress bar to fill up. Let's speed it up. Speed it up even more. And you're done. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. And we're done. So she'll just need to speak to Emmett one more time. I can smell joy descending on all Simkind. Here's to peace and rainbow skies. How camp. Oh, I should have stayed on that before. As you'd noticed, doing these opportunities does actually build up your advanced technology skill quite nicely. So, even though if you're doing that lifetime one where you need to max out your advanced technology skill, And therefore, it actually makes a lot more sense to stay in the future, where you get a nice little moodlet. That means you can build advanced technology skill quicker. You still might want to come back and do these quests, triggering different versions of the future, simply so you can build that advanced technology skill quite quickly. There's a horse staring at the house. Scary. Anyway, as you noticed, the jetpack is now puffing out rainbow rings, and this has all gone multicolored, glowy. Ooh. And we're ready. We're ready to go into the utopian future, people. So, let's go there. Let's travel to the future. Except, yes, every time. Ugh. Oh, isn't it lovely? Look at the colourful trees. Oh, ain't that pretty, isn't it? Oh, it's a utopian future. It's rather gorgeous, isn't it? Yes. And kaboom, here she comes. Bang! Doesn't get any easier, does it? So, of course, if you're doing the made the most of your time thing, you don't need to. I've just arrived and I'm just about to get abducted by aliens. That's insane. Anyway, unless you get abducted by aliens as soon as you arrive, if you're completing the made the most of my time want, you don't have to stay here for any period of time. All you need to do is experience each of the versions of the future. You do also need to get the a statue, so you have to do that as well. So you might stay around in some of the futures longer than just popping in. But especially as we're doing the Time Master, I can't remember what the statue is called now. Legacy statue. We really don't have to do much. Just to recap, a timekeeper, that's what it's called. All we have to do is change the future to Dystopia and Utopia, then repair the timeline back to normal, and you become best friends of Emmett, and you get a statue. And it just it complements the actual lifetime want very nicely. We're already best friends of Emmett. I can't even remember what we did to build it up, but hey, he is, so don't argue with that. So, although we don't actually have to do anything to complete this one, I'm going to get some rest for Pauline. Poor old Pauline. She's run ragged doing all this time-travelling stuff. And I'll take you through some of the features of the future. Of the utopian future. Especially now that she's back. After being abducted. So, one of the things you'll notice all of a sudden are these rather large flowers that appear. And you start also getting little ones like collect 3 curious doos. They do look a bit like triffids, but trust me, they're quite safe. So you actually use these to collect different coloured doos. So you can just go up to them, click on them, select collect do, and you'll get some do. And that's how you do it. Of course, doos, as always, will give you that moodlet and change your skin a different colour. So it's much fun. I don't think the colour of the flowers, if I remember rightly, affects the colour of the do that you get. You just get a random colour. But at least, unlike the black do, where it says a mystery colour, the colour of the do will actually change. Oh, a rainbow dew. I've not had one of those before. That's really interesting. So yeah, I get a light blue dew. And as always, again, you can use them on self, throw them on sim, or blow a dew bubble. I haven't blown a dew bubble before, so let's blow a dew bubble. Shake. You just shake the plant, and it can spurt out a load of water on you, meaning you can get. Ooh, dew bubble. Well, that caused a lot of fun. Yeah, you just get the soaked moodlet then, and I'm not quite sure. Hang on. I'm gonna use this rainbow dew myself. I've not seen it before. I don't know what it does. Retching rainbows. She's rather colourfully ill. I don't know what it means.